That was... Oh. My hat again. I did that on Sunday night, too. What it is, y'all. What it is. It was also perfect timing with the music. Had I not messed it up with having my hat on my camera, it would have been perfect. Anybody else like unnecessarily like paranoid about security sometimes? Good grief. I've had my camera like pop on, like PC got hacked, my camera just and so I nervous about that. So just in case that happens when I'm like not here or like doing something post stream, I have things like last night. Legitimately last night after stream, if you guys were at the Pokemon stream last night, we ended the stream like 1 a.m. or something like that. And already had a pretty long day. So like I think I was here 5 minutes and I was asleep on the dark web. I don't want to be on the dark web. That's the problem. Yeah. I was at, like, if someone had hacked my system and I had been like brought online, my happy ass would be like laying back here in my chair with like a bead of drool coming down my face. It was awful. Exclusive images, exactly. Congratulations, Snorecam is a go. But do that. I'm going to prank y'all one night and have like a CPAP machine attached to my face. All right. How's everyone doing tonight? How's every old thing with y'all? Well, sorry I done seen you out there. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean people aren't out to get you, though. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder. That's very thoughtful of you. Also, the fuck. It's not what we want to hear, man. Hold on, brain. Because I changed your alert a little bit. Well, of course you can. Love that shit. Well, let's start what it is, man. Oh, and we got an ad right here on the backside. What the okay. That was weird. Don't click sus links and go on sus websites. Sometimes it's so when my Discord got hacked, legitimately how it happened, I didn't know about the whole like QR code thing. And so one of my friends, like from way back in the day, messaged me out of the blue and was like, "Hey, I have this thing going on. Do you mind hitting my QR code, friending me, and blah, blah, blah?" And I was like, sure. 10 minutes later, I get a text message from him. "Hey, don't trust Discord." And I was like, oh, shit. That was it. John, what it is, man? Sometimes it is that simple. I mean, call it, maybe it was a stupid maneuver. Probably was a stupid maneuver. But still, like, it was innocent enough, and yeah. Never click links or use anything. I try to help my friends out. Oh, man. So my usual, I think, honestly, for the remainder of summer, which is just another, 2, maybe 3 weeks, basically until my kids go back to school, which I think is at about 2 weeks, our kind of going tradition, I guess you could say, is going to be going to the indoor playground. We've got this huge, like, you guys know, like those trampoline parks. We've got one near us. It's like a trampoline park mixed with like an adventure course. They've got this crazy zip line. It's like a plastic track that goes around the ceiling, almost like if you mixed a zip line with a roller coaster. They've got an indoor go-kart track. It's pretty sick. It is pretty sick. And yeah. We'll do Spectre's Alert here in a second. So we bought a subscription to that, and we've been going like once a week. So I think honestly, just for the next 2 weeks until the kids go back to school. That's going to be our usual Wednesday whole thing.
I'm pregnant.
There you go.
You're the father. The baby is spiders.
I love the not again. Like, how many times has this dude been? How many times has he been tricked like that? Screw it. Let's do it. And what else? We just gonna go. Yeah. So basically I dropped some content this morning. I made sure to get it out this morning. Took the kids out for lunch. Took them to the indoor park. We played like all day long. Came home, got dinner. I forgot the wife asked me to grill, so like dinner was mega late. Like the kids didn't even get in bed till like 9. All of a sudden I look down and go, whoa, the time. Because my goal's been to get these streams going at 9. That's not been happening all summer long or ever really. But I'm trying to get more punctual about that. But yeah, that shit went down, and I still had to get some content out on the other channels, so I just decided to do that, and obviously we're late here. But yeah, that was a fantastic day. We had a lot of fun today. I was literally mid-answering your question, my guy. I think one more of these for the dailies. Do we have... You know what? I'll fight this team. Yeah. Screw it. Let's see what happens. It'll be interesting. But yeah, it was a fantastic day. But I think, honestly, like I said, going forward, that's probably just going to wind up being our Wednesday, at least for the next 2 weeks till the kids go back to school, our Wednesday routine. The kids enjoy it. I enjoy it. For me, it's exercise I don't normally get, as I'm awful at exercising. Yeah, it's just fun. Plus go-karts. Though the go-karts are very slow, but they're also for kids. So, you know, I get aggressive on the go-kart track, and it's usually not received very well, but haven't caused a major incident yet. It is what it is. You gotta have fun, right? Did anybody bother buying these packs? Is anybody actually that? I don't know. Yet is the operative term, but no, I my driving record's pretty good. Did you throw banana peels? I should do that. I'm gonna do that next time we go. I'm gonna bring the I got the shoulder cam that I made for doing the collectible shows and stuff like that. I'm gonna bring the shoulder cam and like a blue turtle shell. Exact. See, I knew it was coming. 100% should. Best part is it's like, while they do have rules against all that stuff, it's run by teenagers, so it would not be hard to get to get them to let me do that. That, or I'll take an afternoon to go down to Andretti and do that, because Andretti, they'd love that. But the kids don't like that one. Well, the kids like the arcade. They don't like the tracks, because the tracks are competitive. Bribe? They're teenagers. Here's $20. What about some mushrooms for the extra? I mean, maybe if I offer some mushrooms, but I don't want to go to jail for this. Oh, we got to do an Uncharted, and Abyssal. So let's do it. What is it? I think it's 3 Uncharteds, isn't it? So what do you guys think? Let's actually talk Uncharted for a second. I'm going to go ahead and run one real quick with this team. So I'm on the fence, guys. It's our last Uncharted. Hey, Mystic, what it is, Mike? How you doing tonight? It is our final Uncharted. We, for the past year, basically, ever since Gail dropped that big challenge on us, on me. I've been messing with that challenge. Should we continue on that path? And just for the sake of posterity, for the half of this game's life that we've been doing that, continue that trend? Or should we do a different challenge? Finish another anime opening video? Nice! Wait, what? Breaking new 120... Wait, what? No! Exactly. Be like, and that... that is how my streaming career ended. I got arrested for offering mushrooms. Be like, no, promise me. I promise you, they're not the kind of mushrooms you think they are. These are good mushrooms. They'll make you get really high. I mean, tall, Jesus! Boom. So I said tall. I corrected myself. Yeah, I should do that next week though. I should go get like a turtle shell, like one of those plush turtle shells, and just had to get kicked out for being a derp. What are the plans after Danchro's down? Are you finished Dawnfall? I think we finished Dawnfall. I have to double check that. I think we did the final boss. I was gonna re-record it. And I don't think I ever did, just because I've been so busy. Every single day I sit down, like, okay, so like for a Pokemon channel, I've got like a raid that I want to do with on that channel, and legitimately to get 5 runs of that raid in, sometimes takes 5 days. It's ridiculous. We can go back and 100% it. I was actually thinking would be really fun is to go back and do it on the hardest setting. Because I thought we were on the hardest setting. We're actually on the second hardest. So go back and do it on the hardest setting would be really, really fun. Probably something I will do. I want to get to like the 2nd anniversary story here and see what's going on. But if this game starts to get like really dry and there's not a lot to do towards the end, we'll do some of that. I also have the other Switch game, which apparently is really bad. But I have it. I own it. It's like I bought it for $3. Yeah. But wait, what? We got content not going to finish till forever. What are you talking about? But my thought was, after that, we'll probably do Infinite Combat first. And then, if it's as bad as people say, we'll do like a playthrough. Hard difficulty. Not if I look, fuck you. How dare? Facts, but how dare? Well, part of it too, I think now that I'm a little more like accustomed to that the play style, I think it'll be a little bit less cumbersome. Whatever. But as weird as it sounds, and because we don't have any other danmachi games, on the backside of that, I think it was actually Mysticon or Kieran, one of the two, turned me on to introduced me to another Metroidvania Souls-like. And so I really want to try that. I'm like, I want a good, solid comparison for Dawnfall for another game of that similar play style. So that'd be really fun. But the honest answer is I think honestly, after our second playthrough of Dawnfall, moving into Nine Souls, probably the streams will just become just indie game stuff. And while the channel, I mean, we're going to do a lot more danmachi content and things like that. You know, there's a lot to talk about, a lot of books to read, a lot of lore to discuss. I actually, during June, I had a really awesome video that I was trying to bring together, but because of the schedule, I never could bring it together. That was really topical for like topics in June, and it could be a whole series that we would talk about. And I thought it'd be really fun, and I just never had a chance to put that together because we were either doing the game or doing some other shit. So if I reel back on the content, like right now, we're doing about one video a day, give or take. I've kind of spoiled the sheets a couple of days here and there. But if we go back to like, here, we'll run on Abyssal while I'm doing this. Okay, reward received. Yeah, we're good there. So if we kind of go back to 3 to 5 times a week for uploads. I don't know if we'll have daily uploads anymore. I think honestly, if we're doing like lore stuff and talking about the books and things like that, obviously covering news and things of that nature. And when the anime comes back, doing like anime reviews. I don't know if we have enough content to sustain a 7-day schedule. Plus, I've got the other channels I've got to worry about. And if I'm going to start doing more long-form content on all these channels, then I'll need more time to do editing and preparation. So I think we're going to, after the game ends, we're going to kind of reel it back in and go to a 3 to 5 day week schedule, depending on what's happening and what's available and things like that. A lot of people have recommended Stellar Blade. That is on the table. There's a lot of games that we can play on stream nights. Now, thinking about it, and being completely frank here, 2 hours, what we normally did for gachas, I don't think is going to be long enough if we start streaming like legit games. So I might go to a longer stream schedule. Initially, when we had done the 2-hour slot, it's going to do 2 hours here, then 2 hours on Twitch. Well, Twitch is fine, but it's never really been like, it's never really paid the bills, except for once when somebody went ham on the donos, but that was about it. I'll be honest, I haven't summoned on the banners. I have not summoned on the banners. So the new banners I think are incoming tomorrow. We just got the data download for them, didn't we? Stellar Blade, a lot of people have said good stuff about it, so we can check it out. We could do polls. Absolutely, we could do polls and have people recommend stuff. I'll be completely frank with you guys. I have a backlog of games a mile wide. I have an insane backlog of games. So if we add a third night of streaming, I would not be upset. Downside is I don't know where the hell we're going to fit that in, but there's a distinct possibility that I might stop doing some of the stuff on Twitch or might slowly migrate that stuff over here. And then like our streams on Friday and Saturday might happen here instead of there, depending on what happens. We could do some Helldivers. There's a ton of options on the table. There's a ton of options on the table. But case in point, when we stream on Friday's 9 to midnight, and Saturday is, even though it is 11 p.m. Eastern to 2 p.m., but those are 3-hour streams instead of 2-hour streams. And we get so much more done. So I'm thinking we might start 9 to midnight being a regular schedule going forward once Gotcha's over with. Just because for me, when it was 2 hours, was like the perfect time for a gacha, right? After 2 hours, the gachas got old. I wanted to do something else. I will have to invest in a better gaming chair, but that's for me to do and y'all not to worry about. Lots of options on the table, guys. Lots and lots and lots of options. Hell, I just bought the whole damn Assassin's Creed series and a PS3 to play half the games. So that's a freaking option. I literally, on my desk right here, I have PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, my Switch. We're getting a Switch 2 for upstairs, and the Switch 1 will be down here for me. I've got all my DSs and stuff like that now that I can stream those. But we have options coming out our nose. So there will be no shortage of options to stream and to have a good time. Content-wise, like I said, most of what I think we're going to do video-wise is going to be long formats and discussions. So, what it is, Bob. So one of the things that I've been talking with SD about, because SD and I both come from like the old world of AMVs. We both are editors. The difference being, I realistically I don't have time to get a lot of editing done. I could do some light editing projects, but I have a heavy edited idea for the Wistoria manga that I thought would be really, really cool. And that might just become one of those things we do, on a Monday or a Wednesday or something like that, once a week. Now that we've got 54 chapters, we can do that for a whole year. Mold? I'm actually drinking lemonade from Whataburger. I don't know. Scotty K is going to be disappointed in me. So next stream, I'm going to hazard a guess and say probably Friday night. I would really love to stream on Thursdays again, but we're doing a Pokemon project right now. And until that finishes up, I won't have, I don't think, time to stream those nights, but we'll see. We'll honestly have to see. Oh, crap. Just realized something about tomorrow night. I come from mold. Was I born in it, molded by it, but tis? You do jokes. Bam. Let's do another one of these. Oh, you know what we need to do? Yeah, whatever. Fine. Go away. I am going to... Let's see. Where's increased Valis gain? What is with the ads tonight? Shoot. What is the stream beverage this time? I just said lemonade from Whataburger. Yeah. I took the kids out for lunch today, and I got me a lemonade, and I've been sipping on it ever since. So, anyway, I was going to make some coffee before stream, but that would have postponed stream another, 10 minutes, so I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it tonight. Love Whataburger. It's good stuff. I mean, so... I try not to eat a lot of fast food, but I've got kids, and they love fast food, and it's quick, it's easy, it's cheap. I wind up eating fast food. So, Whataburger's yummy, but it is 0 parts of me realize, 0 parts of me are over here like it's the greatest thing ever. It's just, it's delicious food. That's about it. But I also eat a Crystal religiously. I love me some Crystal. For those that don't know, White Castle, for those up north, it's roughly the same thing. It's White Castle, but with like more flavor, weirdly enough. Crystal, the difference being like Crystal has like a some kind of a spice, a seasoning on it that is just slightly different than White Castle. Though I will kill some. I will absolutely like just rip through a sack of White Castles. But you give me the choice between the two, and it's Crystal all day long. But then again, I'm from the South, so that's probably just the Southern person talking. Oh, dude. I don't. Let me tell you. All right, ready. We're gonna do story time tonight, I guess. Story time with Pilk, bro. Buttfuckers breaks my heart. All right. I wanted so bad. So I love them. Best burger joint. Hands down, period, end of discussion. When I was like 16, one moved into my town, and I was there as often as I could go. It was a little pricey for a teenager, but as often as I could go, I was there. Love Fudd. Oh my God, they're so good. And also, if you don't get the reference, why I call them butt fuckers, you just go, yeah, just trust me. Google it. Actually, don't. But pick up an Atari 800 in Star Raiders. Bro, I have an Atari 2800. I have Star Raiders, and I have an in-box copy of Star Raiders with the little fucking extra machine. Omni bought that for me for my birthday last year. I got 2 copies of Star Raiders, not just one. Like I don't come prepared. So anyway, buttfuckers. So I love me some buttfuckers, and there. So one came into town when I was living there, and then I moved out of town, and there were like 2 within like driving distance when I bought my house. So I was stoked. Like I'm set, right? Other place I like is Bahama Breeze. There's a Bahama Breeze right next to either one of those. And we're out here a few years. I think it was like year or 2 before COVID, one of them shut down. And I was like, oh, man, that sucks. But they do kind of shut down. They're not overly profitable. But it was always packed. That's what blows my mind. It was always packed, but they bitched it wasn't profitable. So I was like, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's delicious. Charge $1 more per burger and we'll still be here because we are hooked on your shit. And then during COVID, the other one shut down. And they were like, oh, we're remodeling. Oh, we're going to do a thing. They literally, you could drive by and see they remodeled the entire interior of this motherfucker and just never reopened it. And then like a year later, it was some other, like a bank or something. Like, I would love to have a buttfuckers in driving distance again. Crystals do not do well in my home state. What is your home state? If it's north of the Mason-Dixon, that makes sense. It's like Crystal has got to just be like southeast, and that's it. Anything outside of that, they don't even need to try. Man, why are we... I'm not going to work at Publix. Fuck off. All right. Let's see. Greatest electric attribute. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just finish this up. Get our rewards for it. Bam. Oh, you know what? I didn't see how much Valis we got for that. I should pay attention to how much Valis we got for that. And bam. Yeah, I love me some Crystal. But like you said, man, Fuddy, there's just no. Oh my god, so good. I'm a sucker for a good burger. We actually have a spot. Gotta dox the fuck out of myself with this. We have a spot not too far from here called the Burger Bus, and it's like an old bus that they just like park next to a restaurant, and they called it a restaurant, and you eat on the bus, but you order in like the building. It's really weird, but I guess there was a guy who bought the bus and had planned to refurbish it somehow. I don't know. Texas? Oh yeah. Actually, I can see Crystal doing well in Texas. Why would? I bet you if they put like if Buc-ee's allowed Crystal like get rid of that bullshit like brisket thing in the middle and just like open up a Crystal. Because I'm sorry, their brisket is awful. Awful. Fight me. I tried when we were out in Dallas. I tried the brisket. 100% was like, I know the brisket, like everywhere else I've had it, is miserable. It's got to be good in Texas, right? Like, it's got to be good. And we rolled in, and granted, we rolled in at like 8 a.m., so who knows? But I'm like, if the brisket's not fresh at 8 a.m., when the fuck is the brisket going to be fresh? No, it was just bad. And then when we're rolling out, we're like, oh, dinner at Buc-ee's, right? It was bad. Like, why is the brisket bad? The fuck, man? So anyway, yeah, replace... I literally lost viewers with that one. Replace that little stupid brisket station with a Crystal. I bet you do awesome. Have the little beaver mascot guy go in there and just sell the fucking flip burgers. Oh, God, it'd do awesome. It would absolutely... It would be the greatest collaboration since, I don't know. For good brisket, go to a small barbecue place? Yes, I know we did. So a lot of people were telling us about a couple different spots. We went to one spot in Dallas. Now, most people were saying go to, like, San Antonio or Houston. It wasn't really, like, an option. But we found a nice, like, hole-in-the-wall spot, like a kitchen style. You know, you go up to the kitchen, you order. They slice it to order. You bring it back to the table, and they had a live band. It was like as proper, like, hole-in-the-wall barbecue spot as you could possibly get. And it was good. It was delicious. And honestly, like, we've got some good barbecue around here as well. But, you know, ours is all that like overly saturated, slathered in like sticky sweet barbecue sauce. That was like legit like pit barbecue, and it was good. Yeah. 100%. Can't remember the name of the spot. Could not find it on a map if I tried. 10 out of 10 would go again. Yeah, that's why we wanted to do barbecue while we were there. We 100% wanted to do barbecue while we were there. That was one of the goals. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it as often. I think we only really could get the one because of our schedule. So basically, for those that weren't around during that whole thing, we were doing MomoCon and DreamHack, which were literally the same weekend. And to make our schedule, I literally streamed at MomoCon. We left the stream booth. I went, got my stuff. We got in the car, and we drove overnight to DreamHack to be at DreamHack at 10 a.m. It was awesome. Miserable, but awesome. Like, you know, it's that moment where it's like, the drive overnight. So I stayed up to keep Goshen up, and then about 4 a.m. we swapped out, and then I drove, and everyone else crashed the hell out. But, you know, I had my opportunity to sleep. I didn't. I chose. Whatever. Can't be mad at them. That first half of that stint that I drove was misery. I think we swapped, I want to say, outside of Jackson, Mississippi. And from Jackson to Shreveport was just nothing. Literally nothing. It was me in the road, nobody else on the road, and it was overcast, so there wasn't a cloud in the sky, and there was nothing. Like, when we drove back through there the couple days later, you could tell it was all swamp. It was all swamp. There's nothing to see. So, okay, cool. And we were supposed to be in Texas from Saturday until Wednesday, and then drive back late Wednesday. And one of our guys was that was on the trip with us kind of popped in on us at like the last minute. Oh, we got to be back at like Tuesday. So, okay, cool. So we filmed Sunday night at a couple of spots. We filmed all Monday. We drove around all Monday. And then all of Tuesday was driving back. Legitimately. We left at like the butt crack of dawn. Had to drive straight back here. They had to drop me off at the Atlanta airport. And then drive from there back to Florida. It was a hell of an undertaking. Looking for this barbecue place now. Also, the long part of that drive is Texas. Texas was fine. Texas was great. Dallas wasn't that bad. Dallas is like, I'll say an hour and a half in through. Okay. For me, an hour and a half into Texas. But I drive pretty quickly. Some say I've got a lead foot. I say it's. I just feel like getting everywhere is a fairly urgent matter. There we go. That's my excuse. Done that drive. It wasn't bad. It was definitely better in the daytime than at night. But yeah, that drive is not the greatest. Normally when I'm driving, I'm going up or sometimes up into the east. That drive out west, man. Once you get past, like, I never thought I'd see Alabama as a breath of fresh air, but holy crap. Probably just a golden mushroom. I got yelled at. So what? Now, I want to paint a picture here for you. Goshen had brought his car, and we were driving his car out. And his car's got one of those little things that reads like the miles per gallon or whatever. And he had that shit pegged at 32 miles to the gallon from Florida to Atlanta. And that's like, he's like not southern Florida, but like mid-southern. So it's like 8-ish hours, and he had to go pick up his cousin. So it's a decent trek to get up here, right? It is no short order for him to get up here. So that whole drive, he averaged 32. He was here for a couple days, and he'd even driven from 10 until about 4 in the morning and maintained 32 miles to the gallon. I was in the car for 2 hours. That sucker dropped down to 30. I got yelled at. I got an earful. I did not use the golden mushroom. What I used, so I have this trick, right? So when I'm like driving and I like need to get somewhere, like it's a whole thing. Like I want to get to a destination. What I do is I take my foot, right? And I put it on the accelerator and I mash that motherfucker into the floor until until all the surroundings just turn into a field of plaid. That's my answer to that. That is how I do. Shit. Let's do the test of strength. I haven't done the test of strength yet. Do we have Hagny? No? There we go. So it'll be interesting to see how efficiently we massacre this. Oh, we need to do some summons too for Belle. I really kind of want to max out Belle. Boom! Boom! Oh, I didn't charge up his skill too. That's all right. We'll charge it up here. Come on. Boom! Okay. Boom! Boom! I hate this. I can't tell when he's actually charging that sucker. There we go. I can't tell when he's actually charging that damn thing. I don't know what it is. Does anybody else have that problem? Like, I think he's charging it, and then he's just, like, standing there, like, thumb up his ass? No? Just me? Just me, I guess. Bam! Bam! Alright, so we'll do that. And then we'll unleash Hagni again. And unleash Alan again. Boom. Boom. And bam. There you go, Belle. I know there's an ad playing, guys. I can't do anything about the ad. I am... Come on. There you go.
Raising the next generation
Bam!
is one of the biggest jobs you can have. But finding wholesome, high-quality nutrition should be deliciously simple. With Go Macro, there's a nourishing option for every appetite.
All right, so we'll just do that.
Delicious.
And unleash that.
Just real food.
And then unleash that. And one more of those. Got him. Looks like there are two. I would be interested to see where they are. I don't think there's one near me, though. New record. It's trash. It is complete trash. Now, I almost have enough for a multi. So let's see. Let's do the trial setup, whatever. I'd be curious to see where they are. Because, man, I would love to go to Fuddruckers again. I love me some buttfuckers. I'll take my kids. My kids wear Crocs. They'd love it. Boom. 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 Oh, man, you know what the worst part about this is? I'm not going to be able to spam my my ults as much. Come on. Come on. I'm playing this like I'm going to be able to spam ults, but I can't. Oop. I need Bell back. Come on. Man, I forgot how slow paced this is once you're like you don't have Alan in the mix. Like, God, this is taking forever. There we go. 1, a 2, oh, and a 3. 3. Seraph, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Come on. Swap Bell back in. Bam! I didn't charge up his skill, too. Got him. That probably could have been a hell of a lot faster. A hell of a lot faster. But we got our rewards, and that's all that really matters. I'll be honest. I will be frank. Two locations, South Commerce and Savannah. Oh, yeah, no. Savannah's like a 4 or 5 hour drive. Probably 5 to 6 for most people. Me, usually about 4. Used to go to Sarasota, Florida every weekend, and I perfected that trip to 5 hours and 32 minutes, including the gas stop. Do not Google that. Whatever you do, don't Google. Do not Google Atlanta to Sarasota. And then definitely don't calculate the average speed. South Commerce, that's not close to me at all. Trying to get me to dox myself. Nah, there used to be one that was close-ish, but nah. I wish. Is the fan event still up? Probably. Yeah, it's still there. I set a score last night. 4 mil? Dear God. Okay, we can read that score. Hey, Yoko, what it is, man? All right, so what's the trick to this, Bob? How the hell did you get that score? All right. Bam. Or is it using Artemis? He probably is going to say used Artemis. I've even tried it with Artemis. I did not, dude. I'm sorry. I got home and I had to finish a bunch of editing to get that to get some videos out, so I didn't see it, dude. I'm sorry. Use the Bell team. Bell, Eyes, Harmonia. Really? Do the bonuses count for this? I didn't think the bonuses counted for the Familia. Come on.
Looks like both sides are going to need Grammarly to get through this battle.
Grammarly is an AI writing partner that helps you sound like the best version of yourself. And that's what we need to see here today. Oh, and now Miller's taking a technical thought and asking Grammarly to rewrite it. Just look at that. It's so much shorter and much easier to understand.
And now she's serving it over to Jones.
And I'm getting my ass absolutely beat.
Grammarly, quick first draft.
What an angle. Let's see what makes the difference. It's Lamar versus Jones Field.
Yes.
Jones is sending the updated doc to the VP.
Bam. Sorry, guys. I know there's an ad playing, but I'm in the middle of the run, so I can't really do much about that.
Thanks to Grammarly, every word you write helps you reach your goal.
Download Grammarly for free.
So apparently we did a Grammarly ad.
Unbeatable meal deal changes everything. Your choice of sandwich plus
Boom!
and an apple pie.
Grammarly's gonna regret that.
It's too much.
You can never have too much flavor.
Get more for your four. Only at Checkers and Rallies.
Ooh, that's another spot I really used to like to go. Checkers and Rallies. When I had my JDM car, it was like the spot to go. Because it's the only spot there you can actually like get a right hand to go meal. I used to love doing that. Because like you go to any other spot, you like go through the drive-through backwards, and people look at you like you're weird. But that's the way you got to do it. That or I had a buddy who had he had one of those big long grabber arms. But I always found those things obnoxious. It's like it's funny the first time, but after that it gets old. I'm just too practical, I guess. I don't know. Just wind up going through the going through the drive-through backwards. But then you go to Checkers and it's like, man, I don't have to do all this shit. Fuck yeah, let's go. I highly doubt I'm going to get a decent score here. Was asking if you need to get more of the treats. Oh, yeah, I absolutely do. I absolutely do. Look at how long it takes to get from Atlanta to Sarasota. Just how? Oh. Like I said, don't Google don't Google the time. Yes, I do need to get more of the treats. We've got a few of them. I think we're missing. I got to inventory them all because I did collect a couple. But, yeah, I think I need like 3 or 4 more. So another round of it probably wouldn't be the worst idea. And then what we'll do is we'll do like last time, except I'll like make a short. We'll make an advertisement, say, hey, we're going to do it tonight. Join in. Quick and easy, blah, blah, blah. There's no way it's 7.5 hours. It's not that long. Is it? Oh, good grief. Now I'm going to have to look it up. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking it up here as well. I'm missing some and need group quests, but we can plan it out. Yeah, we can plan it out. All right, here we are. Oh, wow. 508 miles? I mean, I know we were going fast, but that's what was, and we did stop for gas, so do bear that in mind. But let's see. Come on. Oh, okay. Never mind. My web browser's now taking a dump. Another reason I was delayed. I love my PC, but for whatever reason, if I open my video editing software, it will freak out Google Chrome, and I do not know why. Will, have a great night, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, Yoko, we'll make a plan. If we have time after the episodes tomorrow, I doubt it, but if we do, sure. We'll see what happens on Friday. I don't know what's going on with Vic. So we'll play it by ear. Yeah. Just do not know. Oops. There we are. Bam. Oops. Ba, ba, ba.
It's not enough, Joe Rogan. Give me your mouth. Give me your mouth. What are you doing, Connor?
Love that alert.
Connor, stop it. Stop it. No, Connor. No, no. Fuck you. Give me it. Quick left.
Want to do a ZA shiny challenge? It's going to be a nightmare. Why is it going to be a nightmare? I don't understand. Karen, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? All right. I'm curious what this is actually to say is my my average speed. Oh, it's not too bad. No, that's not too bad at all. Storming. Wait, what? Can I go for shiny Zygarde or I'll be stuck on that forever since the only way I'd be able to shiny hunt that is Pokemon Sword Dynamax Adventures? I've seen a lot of people shiny hunting that. We could do that later on. That one is a hell of an undertaking. I'm going to get rid of that because that is going to get me super thing. All right, so I'll go ahead and say the average speed I did out for that was not bad at all. That is a very, I would call that a very conservative speed for me. But yeah, 508 miles, 5.5 hours. You do the math. I know what I had it pegged at for a good chunk of the drive. And it was a lot higher. A lot higher. Well, let's try, I guess. Bob, who'd you say was the other character in this? Do you have the team pinned in the Familia? Let's see. Alerts are particularly broken at the moment. They've been manual for a while. The amount of programming I'd have to do to get them to not be manual would be a nightmare. So I'm doing it manually. It's been that way for a minute. There you go, Kieran.
You are fucking with my entire asshole.
It's pinned. Which oh, there it is, ranking event. Oh, you know, before we do this, I'll check out the pin. But before I do this, let's see, I have 2,100. Do I have enough items to get another, what do we need? A 700? Yeah, I need 700. Yeah, Yoko, I feel you on that one, unfortunately. I used to like be able to do 3-4 hours of sleep a night, and lately I have not been able to do that. My schedule, I think it's too, yeah. It's been youth, solo with 3 kids since Saturday. Yep, I feel that a bit. Since my kids are now at the age where they're very active and we're doing stuff all of the time, I think that's the difference. But my kids woke me up this morning at like 6 a.m. I was telling them earlier, after we ended the stream, I didn't make it 5 minutes. I was asleep in my chair. I better get my sleep. Yeah, that's actually a thing. I conked out right here like 5 minutes after we ended. It was awful. I eventually woke up, moved my happy ass upstairs, but 6 a.m. my kids were jumping on me. Because wifey was out today, so I was solo flying today. So yeah, dude, I feel you 100%. All of the empathy. Oh, you know what? We get 3K from doing Uncharted. Let's just fucking do Uncharted. So, all right. So be honest with me, guys. Be honest with me. The tell you what, we'll do 2 Uncharteds, and then we'll go fuck with something else. So, has the solo run kind of run its course? Is it old and can we get that? Oh. Absolutely. Absolutely you can. What I call that alert? Unfortunately, I don't remember offhand what I called that. Ah. There you go. This is best girl. That show is the best. That show is the best. Now, I don't remember what this was for. So I'm going to find out real quick. And I might get in trouble for this one. But fuck it.
The internet is for poor. The internet is for poor.
Facts. Facts. I forgot I made that alert. So imagine going through your box and going, why is that word there? Why would that word be an alert? Oh, yes. That word is an alert. Oh, having to complete the decks for PLA and it's a nightmare. It's not that bad. The only downside to PLA is you can't breed stuff. The command's on my side. It's not on yours. None of those commands, unfortunately. All the commands are broken. I literally, that's one thing that I do need to do when time is a little more on my side. Reprogram it all so it's all automated again, so you guys can do it in the chat. But we have 72 alerts, and I have to reprogram every single one of them. So yeah, it's a whole ass thing. All right, so yeah, screw it. I use Surfer now. It's a pain. I mean, it's not that bad, dude. I did it. It's... The worst part was, like, some of the... like, Spiritomb was a pain. Darkrai was a pain. But for the most part, you just go around, collect Mon, and upgrade them. It's really not that bad. I think I did mine in, like, 4 days. 4 days, like, working an hour a day or something like that. It really was not that big a deal. Granted, the other thing I did to make it, like, really easy, I was in post-game. B, I transferred over some really good Mon. One of my least favorite things, you have to do a bunch of research to get the... Yeah, you're not wrong. Now, that was the one thing that was kind of a bitch. Getting some of the units up to 100 to research level 10, that was hard. Some of those units, that was a nightmare. All right, so accept and nope. Accept. So all we need is another 100, and I could probably get that through here. Let's filter this down by CP rank. Pause. Bam. Bob, why are you trying to encourage him to destroy his everything? Bob is just like a bad influence over there. Here we go. Oh, you know what? How do I get 1,000 of these suckers? I don't know where the hell I got 1,000 of these damn things, but I'll take it. Oh, boy. And 20 more. Boom! Let's do a multi. Maybe we get lucky. I don't know. Here, I'll just record this in case we decide to splice it in later for a video. Probably not, but we'll see what happens. We got some runes. What we need to see is that beautiful eyes animation. Show me that eyes animation! No. There's still a chance, but that was not eyes animation. It was runes, though. You suck, game. You suck. You wasted my Silas. What the hell? Wait, do I have? Do I have 20 of him? Oh, that's right. I got a bond the other night. I forgot. Balls. I am not whaling at all. I spent $5 the other day, and I felt dirty doing that. Hail to the nah. Hail to the nah. Let's see. Oh, did I get a bond for him too? Bam, look at that. I am the absolute worst. Who else do we get a bond for that I haven't accounted for? Lunar? Look at that. And she's max limit broken now. Hell no, I'm not whaling. Why would I encourage them to fuck up more? Like, they already shit the bed so bad that they had to close their game 2 years in. I mean, I get a lot of gachas do it, and gachas are kind of on a decline right now. But you done fucked up now, Aaron. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Gotcha, rant. I can't be the only person that's just wildly disappointed in general. Let's see. Looks good. Looks like we got all that down. If anybody over here that needs to be bonded out? Nope. Bam. All right, so here's what we're going to do. How many tickets do I have? Probably a bunch. 66. You know what I'll do? I'll hold on to the tickets. I'll buy the rest of them, and we'll do a big ticket summit at the end of all this. Why the fuck not? Raid. Already done with all that. MSS. Bam. I do need to do some MSS, but I don't think we're going to do that tonight. Bam. Bam. So now Amori doesn't deserve your support because they messed up. So I will support Amori all day long. In fact, with all the stickers and all that stuff, I was tempted to buy some of that crap. Because I firmly believe it's aiming, not Team Caravan, that effed this one up. That is my honest to goodness thought. Is like, aiming's the one who had the bad monetization strategy. Aiming's the one who got greedy. Aiming was the problem. In my heart of hearts, I do not believe that that Team Caravan was the problem. All right, so the current event is running out on the weekend, and I think they said the 30th. Everything kicks off on the 30th. Well, Bob, they're not going to unshut down now, A. B, no, they don't. They really don't. They really do not need my money. It's going to be a nightmare finding players now. This thing was always kind of sus, but finding a match now is going to be just horrid. Maybe I make the difference? No. No, that is not going to be a thing. I am not going to be the one making a difference here. Oh, shit. Here we go. Yeah. All bots. Figured that. Figured that. But need the rewards. Let's do this dumb shit. If it ever loads. No. We're not loading. We're just flat out not loading, I guess. I'll give it a minute. Hello? Hello? Well, this might be part of the problem. Serious question, Bob? Need my expert opinion? Oh my god. Huh. Well, that's... Yeah, apparently I am denied. Weird. Weird. My red Ryu A3, do I make her A5 or spend the bonds on my purple A1 Otaro? Personal opinion, I go Ryu all day long. I like the purple Otaro, but he fell off for me. Like, I haven't used him in forever. Because he takes so long to build up. He could be good once he's built up, but the build up takes forever. Yeah. Then why did you ask? But no, legit, like, that's the damn thing, in my opinion. Look at that. Rewards. Yeah. There we go. All right. So 80 bonds to do that. Wait, what? 80 bonds? What are you talking about? Boom. All right. Damn, I'm almost at another multi. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys, because I'm gonna be legit. I'm exhausted. It's been a really long day. If Avatar for A1 is 80 rainbow bonds, it really is. I did a fam run. I'm gonna mess with the team in the morning, but right now I am absolutely my run would be trash. My run would be complete trash. Do it harder. No, Bob. So yeah, I think the reasonable answer here is, guys, I'm gonna call it an evening. Like I said, I've been up since 6 a.m. It is now like 1. Plus, I've got to be up in the morning anyway. Bob, I can't do that shit. I cannot do that shit anymore. But I think it's just the wiser choice. Sorry, streams have been really, really late lately, guys. It's just the summer schedule is a bit crazy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've got 2 kids, and my goal over the summer is to make sure that they have an awesome summer. So a lot of times we're out doing stuff really late. We get back really late. I still got to make my content for the day. So it just kind of is what it is. But, come August, things will be in a little better spot, and I can start getting back to my 9 o'clock schedule. But It's 2 weeks away, so it's not too bad. No, Bob. No. So yeah. But they're, like I said, they get one summer break every year, but you know what I mean? Like, my summers were awesome. I want their summers to be awesome. So if it costs me a little time streaming or a little time making content, Bob, no. Nobody wants to see that. Ain't nobody want to see that nasty mess. Hail to the no. But yeah, so like I said, we were up at 6. We were at the park all day long, the indoor park, running like crazy. So I'm exhausted. I'm going to call it there. Otherwise, I'm going to do runs. They're going to look like trash. But we'll talk again soon, guys. Like I said, y'all asked what the plan is after Danchro, and the answer is we're still going to be gaming. I mean, really, honestly, the name of the channel before we were like a predominantly danmachi channel, the tag I chose was Gaming with Pilk. So it makes the most sense. Now, we're going to do a lot of lore videos. We're going to talk danmachi. We're going to do a lot of danmachi level content and Wisteria level content. But when it comes to the streams, I think, honestly, the streams are... I want to see what this is. I don't remember what this is. Nothing. The answer's nothing.
I'm
There you go.
pregnant. You're the father. Yes. Spiders. Thousands of spiders.
So the streams are just going to become basically us playing whatever and having a good time. But channel-wise, we'll do predominantly danmachi and Wisteria content. We might work other stuff in here and there. We've got other stuff going on. But, yeah, we're not going anywhere. Like, this is just another opportunity. Imagine, like, 10 years down the road, just that is still hanging around, and people have no idea what that is actually from. Be hilarious. Best part is, I wonder if how many people actually recognize what that's a culmination of. Obviously, Belle and the Toad, but there's actually a whole other like level of joke there. Anyway, Bob, I read that and my brain just immediately went into rage mode. But y'all have a great night. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. It's always fun. Always a blast. We'll be back with more soon. Sunday night is our next stream on this channel. Friday night will be live on Twitch. Saturday will be live on Twitch. Those are our big group streams. So make sure you guys come check those out. Because, oh my God, you want a funny stream. Us playing Repo is an absolute train wreck. It's fun, but it is... I just poked myself in the nose. It's fun, but it is a complete train wreck. Y'all really need to be there. But anyway, we'll post it in the Discord. Make sure you guys join the Discord and all that stuff. See you guys again real soon. Have a great night. And 6:19, what it is, man? You're here just in time for me to go. Have a great night, y'all. I'll see you guys again real soon.